What's up guys, how's it going? My name is Lost and welcome back to another Kingdom Hearts Union video. So, as you can see on the screen, we got another tweet early this morning, but it's a very interesting tweet because it is related to Global's 3rd anniversary. I want to talk about the tweet a little bit because it begs to question as to what in the world are they planning to do for this anniversary, because with this tweet right here, a whole bunch of things has flooded into my mind, and it's something that I feel like could lead into the 3rd anniversary for Global. But aside from that though, the one big thing that is pretty much confirmed through this tweet is that we, the Japanese players, are going to be celebrating the Global's 3rd anniversary as well, just like Global did when we had our 3rd anniversary back in September of last year, which is a great thing because the biggest thing, and back then when we heard, or I guess when the Japanese players, including myself, just like anybody who plays the JP version of this game, when we heard that the anniversary was going to be shared between both versions, I'll be 100% honest, I was not too happy about that. But then after a little bit, when I started thinking about it more and I started to actually see how it could benefit both versions, I told myself, if they are going to start doing this between the JP and the Global version for JP's 3rd anniversary, hopefully they do the same for Global's 3rd anniversary, where JP, even if they don't get the same like exact banners like Global is going to be getting, or just like maybe some certain events or just little things here and there, but if we do get at least some type of like say rewards or maybe some similar banners or of like whatever medals it is that's going to be coming out, I just hope that with Global's 3rd anniversary, JP is going to be there to celebrate Global's anniversary. And based on this tweet that we got this morning, which is what you see right here on the screen right now, yeah, it's a pretty strong confirmation, at least for myself, that JP is also going to be celebrating Global's 3rd anniversary, which is a great thing. With the translation to this tweet, real quick, if on the image right here that you see right here, to what my boy Ryuji and Roboloid has said, it says, if you raise your Lux level, something good will happen on March 29th. That right there automatically makes me think, okay, there's gonna be some type of challenge where the higher the level, the higher our like ranking level. Like say, take example, like you know how a lot of us we try to push after we reach level 300, we try to get to 350, 400, 450, etc to get the 5k jewels. There was a bunch of things that came into my mind this morning when I saw this tweet that made me wonder as to if the ranks, if our levels are going to mean something. Because if you guys remember, during JP's 3rd anniversary, we had certain coins. They were called campaign coins, which is what you see right here when I actually Google, because I couldn't find an image on my phone. But we got this limited VIP coin, and the amount of these VIP coins were based on the amount of jewels that I believe either you bought or spent after a certain before a certain date that JP had assigned for both JP and Global. My thing is, with this tweet right here, I feel like there's a good possibility where if you have reached a certain level, like say if we reach like 400, right, or maybe 350, because I know from 300 to 350 I feel like it's pretty easy, especially with like the Lux 2 skills and or the Lux plus whatever you want to call it, and then of course the current raid bosses, which they kind of updated them a little bit, but nothing like worthwhile, nothing that, at least for myself and what I have seen in my Discord server and a few other servers, you know, people would like to see more Lux gain out of these raid bosses. But aside from that though, I feel like maybe if we were to hit certain milestones in our levels, like say maybe if we hit like level 400, we might get some rewards just for reaching that level, because you know that they upped the level ranking, I believe, to 800 if I'm not mistaken, which is insane, because by the time you start passing 400, it takes so long for a player to actually rank up. I would know, because in my main account, I think I'm like level 460, 470, somewhere around there. And honestly guys, I've been around that range for probably about a year, because it takes so much Lux to grind out that it gives you that feeling like, okay, this is gonna take forever. There's honestly no point in me doing this. I'll probably get there eventually. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but that's just how I felt, which is one of the reasons why I don't raid as hard as I do like I used to before. But I feel like that could be one of the possibilities as to what could be coming next week on the 29th, at least for JP. I'm assuming Global's going to be getting this too, because obviously it's their 3rd anniversary, so we're probably going to see something along those lines, with maybe that possible theory that we could see some awards based on what your level is in game. So now is definitely the time to try to gather as much Lux as you can, try to rank up as much as you can, because you never know if your Lux ranking, or I guess level ranking, whatever you want to call it, would actually matter towards some potential rewards. But again though, this is speculation. This is me just like thinking of like what this event could mean, because this event right here, to what the tweet says, and let me go over here to Roboloid's translations, and of course shout out to him and to Ryuji as always for translations and whatnot. To what Roboloid says with the translation of the actual tweet: the global version of Kingdom Hearts Union Cards is starting its 3rd anniversary soon. A campaign will be featured in the JP version as well. If you like to get Lux, then look forward to an event on March 23rd, which is what the image says. Look forward to it. So a campaign featured in the JP version, that right there was the line to confirm that yes, JP is going to be celebrating Global's 3rd anniversary alongside them of you know, us JP players celebrating Global's 3rd anniversary, right? So that to me is a confirmation. But with this event coming up next week though, again, there could be a possibility where we could finally have an event or raid boss where we get way more Lux than what we usually do with what we have access to at the moment. So there's a good possibility of that. But not only that though, but maybe if we were to collect a certain amount of Lux, we could possibly earn some rewards out of it. Because if you guys remember, sometimes Kingdom Hearts Union Cards, or at least Square Enix, they tend to host certain events here from time to time, though it's not really like frequently, where if you meet certain requirements, you get rewards out of it, and you get it within that tab whenever you collect your dailies and whatnot, whenever you do your PvP, your weekly dailies, etc, etc. So you never know if they might add a new tab under there specifically for this event right here. So we're gonna have to see what's coming up. But one last thing that I do want to mention, and this is a video that I did at the end of January, which I'm going to be linking down in the description below. But I made a video due to a tweet that was, due to a in-game notice that appeared in the JP version. I think it appeared in the global version as well, where in April, well, which is next week, or like a week and a half from now, they announced that there was going to be a couple new features coming within the game itself, April of this year. So not only are we going to be celebrating Global's 3rd anniversary in the month of April, but we are also going to be seeing some awesome new features as well. And if you did miss that video, I'm going to be putting that video down in the description below for you guys, so you guys can go check it out. Get reminded if you've already watched it. Go remind yourself some of the things that was posted in that in-game notice, so that you can be prepared for the possible changes, because there are some quality of life changes that is going to be coming into the game, but there are also some new features that is also going to be coming in the game, and they pretty much just teased us of what's to come for both JP and Global. So let me know in the comment section below, guys, as to what you think could be possibly happening. One last thing though, I guess the second to last thing, or third, I don't know. One thing that the final thing that I want to know, I can't get my words out correctly, but the true final thing is that during JP's 3rd anniversary, a lot of people were upset, mainly global players, at the fact, not every single global player, but a lot of players in general, were a little bit upset because JP was getting the better banners. Take example, the Kingdom Hearts 3 Weekly EX, where JP had a Mercy and Global did not. And I mean, for obvious reasons, it was JP's 3rd anniversary. So I mean, of course, JP got the better stuff out of it. But now that it's Global's turn to celebrate their 3rd anniversary, it's going to be the opposite now. So that's just a small little reminder to everybody that it should not be the same, and that hopefully it will be played fairly between both JP and Global, where Global gets the better version of banners and JP is kind of like right behind it. Like there's like a few slight changes, just like how they did with Global when JP was celebrating their 3rd anniversary. But that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Again, let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts on this tweet was. Let me, just throw some ideas out there in the comment section below as to what you think could potentially be coming to the game itself. As always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. Trying to hit a goal of 5K subs by the end of this year, guys. Take care, have a good rest of your day, and I will catch you guys in the next video.